until its raptures all abroad. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray, and live rejoicing every day. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. When Jesus washed my sins away. Oh, happy bond that seals my vows, to him who merits all my love. Let cheerful anthems fill his house, while to that sacred shrine I move. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray, and live rejoicing every day. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. When Jesus washed my sins away. The great transactions done. I am the Lord's and He is mine. He knew me and I followed on, trying to confess the voice divine. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray, rejoicing every day. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. When Jesus washed my sins away. Now rest my long divided heart, fixed on this graceful center rest. I found a nobler part. He held me precious, fill my praise. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. He taught me how to watch and pray, and live rejoicing every day. Wash my sins away. When Jesus washed my sins away.
Mampana beto Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh, yamba 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 mampana beto Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh, yamba 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 Yahweh, Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh, yamba 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 binu na beto Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh. Yamba 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 binu na beto Yahweh, yamba yamba Yahweh. Oh yamba yamba Yahweh, 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 yamba yamba Yahweh. Oh yamba yamba Yahweh, Yahweh. yamba yamba kabuna beto yawe yamba yamba yawe yamba 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 kabuna beto yawe yamba yamba yawe yamba 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 mukabuna beto yawe yamba yamba yawe
Beautiful scene today, and of course I just want to bless God for what I am seeing today. Welcome to the Gospel Hype, and I know that God is doing some great work in your life. How are you doing? How was the week that was? My name is Big Sam, and today I'm here again with the Pan-African Choir. You look so, you know, thank you for coming again this Sunday.
Thank you.
You look wonderful, and today is another special day God has given us. Now, before I go to any other business, I want to give you a word of wisdom as we start the show. It is never too late for you to be what you were supposed to be. It is never too late for you to be what you were supposed to be. Now, some of us have missed out on what we thought we would be because maybe your timing was not right. Maybe you hooked up with wrong people. Maybe some things did not come out the way we supposed to expect them come out. So you think you're a failure. You think you failed it. You think everything is gone. No. Now I'm here to let you know that it's never too late to be what you were supposed to be. I love the university language. When you fail a subject, they say retake it. When you fail a particular paper, they don't take you to be a failure. They just say you were simply doing A, B, C, and you failed B. You can retake the B. Okay? So I'm here to let you know that you can retake that relationship. You can love again. You can trust again. You can think again. You can invest again. Now, I know you borrowed money and you invested it in a certain business, and that business did not come out the way it was supposed to come out. You can retake that business. Maybe it was because of the friends that you heard before. You can retake the business. Maybe you failed to build a house in the times that you thought you would, and all your folks and friends and pals have built their own homes and you haven't, and you feel your time has run out. I'm here to let you know that you can build again. You can do it again. Now, if you believe it with me, I'm also telling you that God is that feeling that you have in you, and you say it can be done. Once you feel the positiveness in you, that is God in you. And today, as we celebrate with the Pan-African Choir, I'm here also to let you know that last time they were here, their founding director was not here. But today, Mr. Iga has flown thousands of miles to come and be with us today on the show. And I'll be inviting him. Yeah, please clap your hands if you have to, man. Now, it's a few individuals that I love. But I fell in love with this man before I saw him because I love people that walk the mile to get other people in the mile. Let me say it again. I love people that walk the mile to get other people in the mile. Because the Bible says that you are the salt of the world. If you lose your salt, now what kind of salt are you that you cannot ignite saltness in everybody around you? Shame upon people who have made it in life and there is nobody that you've pulled in life. If you are a candle out there, the only positiveness in a candle if it can light up another candle. So Mr. Yiga, who is miles away from Uganda, supports this team. He's the founder of this team, and these guys are celebrated. They were on the show all by themselves, and the man was miles away. I love that kind of, desire. You love to see someone else make it. I'm telling you today, you're living in a neighborhood and you're renting. How many people have you helped where you rent? How many people have you shown a light where you are? And now this is something very special about this man. This is a Pan-African choir. Now, I was seated and I'm thinking about, man, these guys come from different walks of Christianity, but they meet up and do one cause. Now, that's a man with a big heart. Whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Hindu, whether you are Pentecostal or Catholic or whatever, there should be one thing that gets you all together. And this is something that I like about this choir. No respect of religion, no respect of ethnic background, no respect of education. In this choir, we have engineers. In this choir, we have social workers. I was so surprised. We have people that their specialization in life has got nothing to do with music. But you find these guys singing and you're like, oh my God. Now we need to get a Uganda that is like that, and I celebrate you guys just because of that. I really, really celebrate you. I really, really, really celebrate you. And that's what we needed. We don't need to fight. We just need to find one beautiful cause to get us together. So we're going to be talking about Pan-Africanism today on Gospel Hype. We're going to be talking about the history of this choir, and maybe it will help you understand that wherever you are, you don't need to fight. Men of God who are watching me today, fathers, reverends, apostles, nurses, wherever you are and you're watching me, today is going to be an eye-opener for you to understand that you don't need to fight. No. You don't need to pull hands. No. You need to find one cause that will get everybody together. That's why I love the Ten Commandments. It starts with one command that says, love each other. Love each other. It does not say, Catholics, love yourselves. No. It don't say, Protestants, do not mix with the Catholics. No. It says, Hindus, Catholics, atheists. We need to find some Christians who are going to mingle with Mama Fina's people. Not to be confounded by Mama Fina, but whatever that you do that is good will be able to attract someone, because the Bible says they will change, not because of your words, because of what? What does the Bible say? Because of your actions. So some of us want to preach by our mouth and we forget that our character has not preached. You're a good Christian in the saying, but in the character, your neighbors can't come to your church. Your folks cannot come to your church. Oh my God. So for me, getting these people right down on national television, it's worthwhile. Well, it was just my introduction. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's going to be power-packed. The only thing we're not going to do is ask for your tithe and offering at the end of this show. But I'm letting you know that don't rob God. So after this program, because you're going to be preached to, you're going to be celebrated, you're going to dance, you're going to praise. So when you done with this show, go to the church next to you and pay your tithe and offering, because it's not good to rob God. Remember, if breath, oxygen, was to be billed to each one of us, just like the way they bill Yaka, and let's call it the oxygen Yaka bill. Some of you will be paying an arm and a leg. You'll be in debt. Because some of you, at night, you breathe from not only your mouth or your nose. You breathe from other places I will not mention. So if God will charge you, oh my God. But he says, take it. Use it. So the only thing he wants you to appreciate him with just your tithe, 10%. So go and give your tithe. Let's go back to Pan Africa. Man, take it away, man. I feel like I want to sit right down there and enjoy what God has given you. Enjoy the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming back. Don't go away.
Chanoonya ekisa ky'Omukama buli lukya ne mukoola nsasire buli lukya noonya ekigambo kye aye wakyagala kyantenda byankoledde byonna buli lukya nemusiima buli lukya noonya omukwano gwalina nga ye mwatwagala Katonda wange lwakuba nkwagala nnyo Yesu nkwagala nnyo lwakusinza Katonda wange nkwagala Yesu nkwagala kyeva nkusinza
Almighty God, and of course, welcome to the Gospel Hype, where we have God meeting you from. Thank you very much for joining me today. This is a wonderful day the Lord has made for us. Rejoice and be glad in it. Now, wherever you are, if you're a businessman, if you're a politician, and you don't, some of you don't fancy going to churches because of what we're having, the corona pandemic that is hitting around the whole world. And you fear for your life. That's why you keep at home and you enjoy this online service. We want to bless God for you. We also want to bless God for UBC management for making sure that we have a church service on TV, and of course, and you're watching it right there. May God richly bless you and give you your desires, the desires of your heart. Today, we are so delighted because together with me, I'm having a man all the way from the United States of America. He's the founder of the Pan-African Choir. I don't know how he does it, man, managing this team from thousands of miles away from Uganda, but God has got his own people and he has got his army, and the way he made people is different. So your capacity and capability is different from someone else. This man, so small but with a very big heart. Mr. Iga, Simon,
yes,
I'm great to see you today.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Everybody wants to know who is Mr. Simon Iga.
Oh, at one time I thought everybody knows me because as a co-founder of Kampala Music School, I was so much in the media because of those services which we brought to Uganda.
Yes, sir.
With my other partner, Fiona Carr, who lives in the UK.
Yes.
So I think I was in the world of music. For music, I think most people knew me there then. But when I retired, I set up this choir because I wanted something unique. Unique in a way that we come to Africa. We come to Africa and try to develop that talent which we all admire in that concept of music.
Okay.
So it's that dream which has nurtured this choir in a way. I never intended to create a choir just to stay there and perform, giving bits of money. No, I wanted to make a choir which could be different in that it could be preaching to the entire continent,
Okay.
Africa,
Okay.
but entire continents of the world, so that people know that Africans or Africa has their own beautiful social, cultural, and name them, attached to us. And those people outside our environment may not know about them. So in the world which is becoming smaller and small, I thought it would be a good idea if we could bring the world together, interact with the world together, so that we can make one peaceful world. Because we preach a gospel of love. This choir preaches the gospel of reconciliation, of love. If you listen to most of our songs, they just have that theme of interrelationships, you know, trying to love your neighbor, try to coexist with everybody. And that is why, as in your introduction you said, we are not attached to any religion. We are not attached to any culture. We are Ugandans here, but we are Africans. So that's why that concept of Pan-Africans came in. Because I saw it in politics, that we try to create that, that unit of Africa politically. Now, this is now cultural interaction. So that's why I started. Yeah.
Mr. Iga, when I saw Pan-Africanism, the first thing that actually dropped in my mind is the political side of, you know, because when we see the political side, many people hide under the flag of Pan-Africanism in order to win a lot of people. But again, when you look at them people background, you also understand that they are coming from backgrounds where there is shared living, and so someone wants to come out and share a point. Now, how was it like for your own self? How did you stand in a gap and say, no, I need a Catholic together with a Protestant? How did it come up?
Here, okay, as you said, God gave us many talents, and different strengths and likes. So the unifying factor here is love of music. That's the unifying factor. Love of music, because music, you know, to me is life. If I tell you my background or my life history, every aspect of my life has been shaped through music. Even my wife, I got because of music, because of choir. And you know, I interrelate a lot with so many choirs. I'm a member of Christ the King Church Choir.
Oh!
Yes, I'm a member of that. And you know, we sing for God. We sing every time we have people who are bereaved. We sing for people who are celebrating, you know, life, marriages, and so forth. Yeah, so that music there in me is the one which was the driving factor to create this choir. It was there. Please make sure you collect people who are focused and who love and who cherish and who respect music. So that was the connecting factor.
All right, that's good. For those of you that have just joined us right here on the Gospel Hype, this is Big Sam having a moment with one of the most outstanding people that I've met this year, the founder of Pan-African Choir, and of course, the co-founder of Kampala Music School. He is a voice in the choir at Christ the King. He is a married man and currently not living in Uganda, staying in the United States of America at the moment, but supports what is happening right here at home. And to find such people, for me, I find gold. So I'm finding gold in such a particular person. And of course, we're just talking how this whole thing comes into play. He has just mentioned a point that is very, very, very important. What made him start this Pan-African Choir is the driving force that was inside of him. Now I'm posing a question to all of you watching me right now. What is the driving force inside you? Some of us are spending a lot of time following other people's driving force and we don't resurrect the purpose that we have. And for me to see this choir, it is a fulfillment of purpose, a fulfillment of someone who realizes that what is inside of me is this, and I need the whole world to see it. Mr. Simon, I want you also to tell me, because now these people come from a different faith-based organization of beliefs. What has been the most challenging area of you getting these people together? Because I come from Kampala, and these Kampala people, every pastor thinks that all these people belong to them. When you take one of them from, they will fight you. They will, everybody, they think, no, this is mine. What has been really a challenge in your, in making sure this choir exists?
Yeah, I think, as I said before, if one has a commitment, he's happy with me. If one doesn't have commitment and love for music first, whether it is Catholic, whether it is Protestant, Islamic, I don't mind, as long as we have commitment. That's number one.
Okay.
So I chose people, all I attracted. I don't think choosing is the right person because I didn't choose. I attracted, just like a bee is attracted to a flower. I think because of my character, people believed in me. That's important. So they came one by one until we formed a choir. So far I've not had any challenges. The only challenges we have, I think, I must say this, is a choir like this needs support. But the values we are fighting for are national values. They are not Mr. Iga's values. They're your children, our grandchildren, our judges, our uncles, our readers here. So those are the values we are fighting for. Therefore, the only problem, or the only appeal I would make is that the government, through any agency, supports us to make this really dynamic, really successful, to fulfill our main objectives. Because without that support, it's difficult. We are right now using our own funds. They paid for my air ticket from USA because of love. Wow. Yes, because of love. Please. Thank you so much. So the only problem, as I said, is that support. We are lacking it. Because whatever I want to do requires money. Okay. I didn't go to United States just to do as these people say, KO. I didn't, because I'm retired, I'm settled, I didn't do that. But I wanted this choir to have an international connection. Okay. And since I had access to staying in America somehow, I said, wow, this is the best God-given chance. I must make this choir there. I must make it the best international choir, African choir, which travels, which preaches peace, which does all these things from Kampala, from Uganda. So that is why I went. Right now, I'm trying so hard to make sure I create that environment for trips, for tours. And I've already made big grounds for that. Okay. So we were actually supposed to visit the United States for a big concert last August. But you know what happened? COVID. Yeah. COVID. So we kept it off. But even that, I coordinated a virtual concert, which was broadcast all over the world with a peace message, peaceful message. So that was to bring people hope, to bring hope back to people, because most people, you know what was happening when COVID struck. Yeah, so that concert was was supposed to be to bring that consolation that you are still needed. I mean, that you can survive. Just keep praying, keep together, support each other. So that was the concert. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing in the United States. As soon as that is done, then of course you'll be seeing me here with you a lot. Well,
that's wonderful, man. I just love the big heart that you have, and I pray that this dream that you have will stay, and it will stay. I have seen a lot of men of God who are very powerful here in Uganda, and once they cross and fly,
Not me.
I have no. I have seen groups of musicians from Uganda, and once they fly, people run away, they hide somewhere, and maybe when they have gone 10, only 3 will come back. I mean, the dream just gets shattered. But thank you very much, man. We still have a lot to talk about. We still have a great mission in front of us. But thank you so much for joining us, and of course, giving these guys a wonderful platform. And whatever that you do, we pray that God will open doors and water this dream so that it can bear fruit. For those of you that have just joined us, we are enjoying a moment with the Pan-African Choir. And when we talk about choir and we're just talking, it won't make sense. Let's enjoy some music from the Pan-African Choir. It's the Art of Praise and Worship right here. I remember one day, there's this guy that really had a very big, nice business deal that it needed me just to be part of. It was so good that I nearly put my feet there. But once I shared with my wife said to me, "But don't you see?" And at that moment, I began looking. So I began thinking about the time I spent with this guy, that I thought the business was good. And that was me using my foolishness. And my wife was actually saying, "Don't you have brains?" And this guy got my friend, and they sold his house. And up to today, he's never recovered. Beloved, you need to use your brain. Tell someone, you need to use your brain. If there is anything I'm going to challenge you to do today, is to use your brain. Use your brain. There are some churches that you're not supposed to go to. Use your brain. There are some people that you're not supposed to give your money. Use your brain. There are some relationships you're not supposed even to smell their presence. Use your brain. Tell them, use your brain, man. Maybe you're suffering in a very bad business. You've started the salon because your friend started the salon. And your salon is not making it because you did not use what? You used your friend's brain to start that business. Some people are not going to make it in this choir because they are here, not because of their brain. I'm telling you, there are choirs that have failed in life. We have people who want to be TV presenters. They come here, they have degrees from universities, but they started a wrong profession. When you look at them, they cannot communicate. Use your brain. I found a certain woman, and these were so bad, man. This woman was crying. A certain pastor, not even mention them, but pastor is in Uganda, and this woman has given all the salary for the last 2 years to this man. And I'm like, what did you do? That the man said he's going to bless the salary. Use your brain. So come on now. Well, if there is anything I want to challenge you with today, use your brain. Pan-African Choir. Let's sing again. And we first tell them to use your brain. 1, 2, 3. Use your brain.
Nitapanua mawazo yangu yale mafundisho
Alifundisha
nitapanua mawazo yangu
ili nielewe
yale mafundisho
alitufundisha ataniongoza maishani mwangu. Yeye ni tegemeo letu na kutukomboa. Ataniongoza maishani mwangu. Yeye ni tegemeo letu na kutukomboa. Tegemeo letu la kutukomboa. Ataniongoza maishani mwangu. Yeye ni tegemeo letu la kutukomboa. Ataniongoza maishani mwangu. Yeye ni tegemeo letu la kutukomboa. Wenu Yesu raya vambwa Mwa Yudaya sana Yesu Vamu vamba Na buswahani kwa soma Evanjeli kahandikwa Uvani venu vachira Vamu vamba Yesu vamos vamba. Yesu vamos vamba. Yesu vamos vamba.
vamos vamba
Yesu vamos vamba.
vale vayuda vamos vamba mwami wanje Yesu vamos vamba
Yesu vamos vamba. Yesu vamos vamba.
oh vamos vamba Yesu vamos vamba
Yesu vamos vamba. Radali mulaji vamos vamba. Radali mulaji vamos vamba. Mwami wanje Yesu vamos vamba.
Yesu vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba, mwami wanje, Yesu vamos vamba, oh vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba. Vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba, mwami wanje, Yesu vamos vamba, oh vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba, Yesu vamos vamba.
Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, this is a wonderful moment that God has given us to celebrate and feel happy. Together with the Pan-African Choir, God has given us grace to go to another level. I want to read a scripture from the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verses 21. 1 John chapter 5 and verses 21. The Bible says that little children, keep yourselves from idols. If I take it from the verse 20, it says, and we know that the Son of God is come and has given us an understanding that we may know him that is true. And we are in him that is true, even his Son, Jesus Christ, that is the true God and eternal Father. Beloved, if you want your life to succeed, you must know him and him alone. The Bible says that I am a jealous God and I don't need any substitute. If you are that person that thinks money is a substitute to God, then you are in the wrong place. God is there that you should portray him or have him as in a relevant person who can do everything in your life. Today is a wonderful day, and of course we have our friend Simon Yiga, who is flown all the way from United States of America to come and join us right here in Uganda. And this man is the founder of this Pan-African choir, and also he is a co-founder of Kampala Music School. Now, to speak to such a man, now you know very well that worship or music constitutes a very high review or respect. In the themes or the things of worshiping God. That's why God has got angels to worship him. One of the things that God needs wants to listen to good music, good melodies. That's why I don't enjoy someone coming in my presence and say, oh, listen to the words, don't care about the voice. I don't want to listen to people like that, because God is excellent and he only fancies good things. You know, if you can know the magnitude of how Lucifer was excellent in worship. That's how it is. And Mr. Iga found this wonderful team. I met this team one day when they were having celebrations in Sheraton Hotel. Actually, they were doing carols. And there was a competition that was going on. And these guys came on stage, the Pan-African Choir. And the song that got my mind was Emputa. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, from nowhere, these guys sit down and compose a song about Emputa. But I also realize that we are who we are if we celebrate what we have around ourselves. Mr. Iga, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me again on this wonderful
I'm
show.
excited to be with you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How is your family doing?
Quite okay. Everybody's settled.
Okay.
Yes.
And we just want to applaud your wife for allowing you to come and be shared by the whole Uganda today in this year.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job. What's her name?
She's called Theodora.
Theodora, wherever you are, I celebrate you. There's just a few women that would accept someone like that, you know, to come and get your husband on the whole, you know, for the whole world to know and celebrate. Well, thank you so very much. And thank you for looking after him. He looks younger, you know. Tell me about your role in the music ministry.
I think it started off with my Christian values, my Christian background. Some time back, we had some Americans, missionaries, in Masaka.
Massacre.
Masaka, here, yeah. And they started a brand new school, Chimanya Primary School.
I know Chimanya Primary School.
Were the pioneers.
Oh.
So when they started the school, they recruited people, because it was brand new, so they recruited people from primary 1 to primary 6. By then we didn't have primary 7. Primary 7 and 8 were called junior. You are too young to know that.
Oh my God.
But that was junior. Now, so in the primary, I entered when I was in primary 5, so I entered, in primary 6. And at the end of the year, I was the top student.
Okay.
So these American missionaries said, can't we take you to the seminary? Seminary, you know.
Okay, I'm here. Take me.
Well, I'm here. So they took me to Bukarasa Seminary, and that's where I found my talent. That's where my talent started being nurtured. Yeah. And soon I became the seminary organist.
Okay.
And of course, after that, I continued with my music life until when I left the seminary for some reasons, and then I joined the word.
Okay, now tell me
music,
then how did you join Christ the King?
Now, my
Because
music has taken me
you are in the choir.
My music has taken me too far. During our ministry time, there were those disturbances. So some of us ran away to seek better life.
Yes.
Call it exile. So I went to Kenya, and in Kenya, they did not have manpower for music teachers. So I found myself, I was gold there. So I found myself in the top schools, Limuru Girls School and Musonga. Those were the top schools in the country. So that's where I nurtured now the Kenyans. And later on, when our president took over, we were excited. So most of us were encouraged to do what? To come back. But as I was staying in Kenya, I joined the cathedral choir. Actually, at one time, I was the director and the organist of the cathedral choir, Catholic Cathedral Choir in Nairobi.
Okay.
So some singers actually are in the choir here because we are all in exile. So, of course, when I came back, that was what I knew. I mean, Christ the King. So I came back, I found friends whom I had been with in exile. So that's how I happened to enter Christ the King Church Choir.
Oh, wow, that's a story. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have just joined us, I'm just having a moment, touch up with history, and from our local, you could call it our Jemvude, with Simon here, a man who was born in Uganda from the deep down in Masaka, but right now a resident of United States of America. But he has not forgotten. He is doing a lot of work, helping other people realizing who they are and pressing them through to get to their destinations. Now, he has started a choir called the Pan-African Choir. How did it start?
You know, I believe in wisdom of our elders, especially in our history. In Africa, every aspect of life, you know, is accompanied by music.
Yes.
Right from childhood, you know, initiation and so forth, even up to death. So music throughout every stage of life. Now, so I found that music can change life,
Music can change life?
because just as it changes life, it makes the child sleep when
Okay.
you sing a lullaby.
Okay.
It makes a warrior or a wrestler stronger
Oh, yes.
when you sing him some praise song.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Just as my friends from the East, Bagishu,
Yes.
just as it makes them, you know, stronger for that ceremony, you know very well.
The circumcision moment.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
initiation. So I believe music has that power of changing. But more so, me as a Christian, it's different, because when you follow the Bible, you see how God was, how people, mankind, was always trying to appease God through music. Remember the lyres, David, and so forth. Music was part of the early life of the Christians as well. Okay? And actually, it is most of the word music, most of the music, perhaps classical and so forth, started, I think, to be developed by the church, the Catholic Church, until it was grown to a certain extent that other people, when we have the other sects, they took over and each one developed their own, you know, interpretation of the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because of this, my Christian background and the love of our culture, yeah, following the wisdom of our grand ancestors in Africa, so the 12 of them were there saying, why can't you start something unique, you know, something homish? By the way, it's such a big contradiction, perhaps you have not seen. Kampala Music School is purposely for classical music. So it's the top school here in the country for classical music. So you can see now, a U-turn.
Oh
I'm
my
not saying I don't love classical music. Wow, I adore it. Where I am, almost every month I'm attending a concert, you know, one of the big stars, you know. But there's something unique with the African music. When we perform it, it's within us. Those people, when they see us, it's within us. We have this life. There's something unique in us. So I said, let me develop that. Let me try to introduce that in our singing to imitate our ancestors, you know. By the way, music was interspersed with dance. I don't think there's a clear cut between dance and music. Kuimba, you know, sing, dance, they're together. That's why even here, I try to incorporate some little dancing to the performance we do everywhere. It's because of that notion, you know, that philosophy of, you know, movement to be part of our performances. When you sing a song like Hallelujah, you can't, you know, there's no way. It's just, it has its own philosophy and dynamics. Yeah, so that's the difference. I was intrigued by the Africanness, you know, that liveliness we have, to make sure I develop that aspect. And something also you may not have noticed, there is, African music is wide. I did not go for pure folk music as it is. Like
The deep roar.
The deep folk, you know. I didn't, because the world is changing. I wanted something, which borrows a lot from our roots. That's why you may not have seen me. I love, you can't do some songs without that drum. There's no way. You can put in other things, but that drum is the center of our rhythm. It should be in almost all our songs we do. Yeah, I'm particular about that, So it makes that, plus the dance I've talked about, it makes that movement, makes us live, it makes us unique, Yes. So that's what drives me to make sure the choir has, just knows what we are going for, and they know they're great, they're wonderful. Sometimes I feel so emotional, and you see some tears coming the way they perform. It's unique. We made some YouTube, and when I introduced it, when I called Bazungus, those people there to see, they're just dying to see these malaikas here. To see what?
Wow.
That is it. And Africa, they don't understand the words. They may not understand the words, but they just follow everything. Of course, every song we sing there, we have to introduce it. Yeah, here we did not do it because of lack of time, but we always perform a song after introducing it and giving elaborate history about it, so that the people really understand it and they sensitize. You sensitize them on getting the meaning so that they can follow everything. Yeah.
Now, for those of you that have just joined us, you just heard the man outspoken clearly, and of course his words can't be repeated. That's a man with passion. That's a man with a desire. That's a man that is deep-rooted and loves excellency. And I just love what he's doing and whatever that God has given him to take to another level. Now, let me also ask Mr. Simon, who composes the music that the Pan-African TM does?
Okay, in the first place, we want to be Pan-African, because that's the whole philosophy. So I have many friends across Africa, fellow musicians, who compose these songs, and they allow us to sing and perform them.
Okay.
All across. I have friends in West Africa, friends in Kenya, in East Africa, in South Africa. Well, North Africa have not gone so well, but but we shall be there, because I'm sure we shall find somebody there. But otherwise, most of the songs are composed by our fellow African musicians,
That's wonderful.
including Ugandans. The Mputa, was the late
That Mputa, you should get ready to do that song, man. You should get ready to do that song. And I don't know whether it's on your list, but because this is my show, I want you to do that song, all right? I mean, I did that song. I felt like I want to eat Mputa. That very day, I asked my PA, please take me to where I can get at least one piece. And that's how important music can impact someone's life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd taken, I don't know how many years without eating puta. But in that day, I was not at rest until I ate puta.
Oh,
so thank you. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much. And thank you for the wonderful spirit. I'm coming to you, so we chat, right? I'm coming right here and we chat after speaking to this man. Now, I'm giving you a minute, Mr. Yeager. I want you to look straight in that camera, and I want you to motivate someone there. I want you to speak to the whole country and tell them the importance of this initiative, and advise them on what they should do to follow your footsteps. Because we are who we are, because we have stood on the shoulders of people that have been there. And I believe that this Pan-African initiative should be the same course everywhere. Let it be in politics, let it be in business, let it be in farming, in family associations. This should be the spirit. Because if we have this, then we are going back to rule number 1, love your neighbor. We are going back right there. So I want you to take a minute. And after that, there's someone there who wants to contact you, who wants to know how can they be part of this team. Please don't leave without telling them how they should be part of this team. And tell them how much it costs. for enrollment fee. Please tell them, and your contact as well. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can I start with the last one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the choir is open to every music lover. It's not exclusive for those people who are great singers. You know, there are people who think they can't sing. I don't believe that. Everybody can sing. If
Even
God
me?
gave you a voice, I can make you a star. It needs,
I'm coming tomorrow.
it only needs patience, dedication,
Okay.
and discipline. Okay, so with those ones, the sky is the limit. You
Okay.
can be a star. Now, so you can join anytime. We have a structure where we have a chairperson, Dorothy, currently it's Dorothy, and we have also the director. Either of them, you can contact them and they can recruit you. They have a procedure. Sometimes it's some audition to see what voice you can sing. Otherwise, everybody is welcome. The director cannot chase you away because you can't sing. We shall make sure we make you a star.
That's good.
If you have those qualities I've talked about.
Patience, dedication, and
And
passion.
discipline.
Discipline.
Yes.
Okay.
Discipline, yeah. Now, generally speaking, you know, we have many problems in most of African countries. And interrelationship, tribalism. Now, if you look at this choir, you can see, I have almost all tribes. So that's one thing this choir does. We don't believe in tribalism. My brothers and sisters out there, this choir is an example of living of those interrelationship whereby we are all considered equal. We respect each other a lot. There are those like me, I'm a director, but I don't boss those people. No. Yeah, we live together. We rule the choir together. We consult each other together. The rain, like today, showers on us together. We take border boards together, you know, and so forth. So we work together. The second thing is what this choir is teaching me is unity. I know unifying, for example, this country might be difficult, but for us, the simple thing, the key thing is music. That's the center. I think here we should say, if I'm a politician, it should be nationalism. But for us, it's music. So if music can put us together, I'm sure if you believe in Uganda as a citizen, be national. Be interested in your national development and work together to bring development to everyone.
Thank you. All right. You heard it from the man himself, and of course, I know that God has done some great work in your life. Thank you very much for joining us and spending some time in Uganda. You are welcome. This is your home.
I know.
And every time now that you've stepped on my show, every time you're here and I don't know, I'll get the police to take you back where you come from. So you're most welcome every other time because this is what we need. I love your words and I'll borrow them and I echo them out very, very well. No tribalism, whether it is business, whether it is church, tribalism, segregation, whether you are Mnyankole or Muganda or Sebeyi, you know, all these tribes that we have, you are not more important than anyone. We are all the same.
Yeah.
Number two,
Yeah.
unity. We need to work together to achieve the bigger fish. Number three, that is nationalism. We have a country to love, the Pearl of Africa. Whatever that you do should be to the love of the country, the children of the country, the youth of the country, the women of the country, the men of the country, the treasures of the country. Let's have that at heart, and that is the best of this choir. Thank you so very much.
Okay.
I want to come to this team, but before then, I want the song, Mputa. Without Mputa, You are not going away. Enjoy the song and put out. We're coming back to chat with the team right here behind me. And God shall be God. Myself, Big Sam, as we enjoy, let's celebrate the goodness of God in this land of the living.
Oh, waliwo olumu lwe nalwala olumbe lwa fulu bwe nagende w'omusawo yankuba empiso n'amakerenda amangi nanguza mmire olumbe lwagaana okuwunguka nga nzibikidde amaaso manda kwolaba kyokka ow'akagaali omu yantabula nnyo oyo bwe yatuuka ng'aweesa ekintu ekifu nasooka ne ntabuka ne musaasira konze ekibi taata abadde weemeka omusajja yaŋŋamba tewali kabi kyennina nze ku ggaali mpuuta gy'olaba yanguza kiro nze nengifumbako labayo olwagiwuutako supu nempona fulu bw'olyakoti ofolojja ngambye bw'olyakoti ofolojja bw'olyakoti ofolojja bw'olyakoti katonda yeebale eyandeza n'enkula nze singa sirya katonda yeebale eyandeza n'enkula nze singa sirya ku mpuuta etezanyisa ttogonya empuuta ewooma labayo empuuta ewooma labayo empuuta ewooma empuuta ewooma labayo empuuta ewooma
a beautiful way to also have another moment right here to celebrate what we have in the country, the part of Africa. Nze mfanga sitide kumputa. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I just know that all of you have enjoyed this wonderful broadcast, and I know that God is still God in your life. I just love the energy of the Pan-African Choir, and I just want to have a moment to talk to each one of them. Bring me the microphone. Come here, sir. How did you learn this song, Mputa? What's your name, actually?
My name is Elijah Chiwalabye.
Elijah Chiwalabye.
Yes.
How did you get this song?
I got it from Miss Tiger, first of all. He's the one who trained us. And then after, he brought the real composer, the late Seru Kenya, and he taught it to us.
Wow. And since you have been singing this song, have you become a champion in Mputa Eaton?
Oh, indeed. Yes. And I can actually die if I don't eat it.
Oh my God. If there's someone watching us right now and they want to be like you, what should they do?
Maybe they can just listen to Pan-African Choir, and they should come and also be visiting us once in a while whenever we have a concert.
Okay. Yes. When is your next concert?
Let
me ask the leader. Where's the leader? Where is she? Come here. Come here, join me. Come here, join me. Come here. Come here. All right, all right. This is the leader of the Pan-African Choir. Thank you very much for joining us. All the time I look at you, I love the smile on your face.
Thank you.
Someone might not even understand that, you know, but whatever it is, I just love I think this is the Pan-African smile that everybody should have.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Was this trained by Pastor Iga, Mr. Iga?
No, the smile is not taught. It's just in me.
It's just in you?
Yeah, smiling is part of me. It's healthy, you know.
They say smiles and laughters are contagious.
All right.
Please look at the camera and smile so that it's contagious. It goes all the way.
Hello there. I love that smile, and I like you to smile all the time. It's healthy.
All right, that's good. Smiling is healthy. Actually, I'm one of the people that lectures about good life and health living. And we always tell people that one of the ways to calm down pressure is smiling. If you smile, you do away, you put a lot of toxic, you know, things out of your life. So smile. Now I command you now, in the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, smile. That's wonderful. What's your name?
Dorothy Nalvega.
Dorothy, you are the leader of this team.
Yeah.
If someone wants to join the team, we heard Pastor Mr. Iga. I don't know why I'm calling him Pastor Iga all the time. Mr. Iga. We had Mr. Iga speaking, and he said, as long as they have passion and interest and patience, tell us the truth, because he stays overseas.
Yeah, whatever he said is true. If you
don't charge.
No, we don't charge.
You don't charge?
No, we don't charge.
I want you to say it because I'm going to give a report to the director. You don't charge.
We don't charge.
Even 1,000 shillings?
No.
Okay. But if someone is in the square, they get paid?
No, they don't get paid.
Huh?
Because we don't charge them.
Now listen to this carefully if you want to join this choir.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Okay.
Please come knowing that because we don't charge, we don't pay.
Freely given, freely we receive, free we give, right?
Yes.
Man, that's unbelievable, man. Okay, but then how do you buy these good your costumes and stuff? You guys look good. Look at this instrument, man. That's one of the most expensive instruments. And how do you get all these things, man?
Exactly. That's why. That's a good question.
Pastor, Mr. Iga's baby?
Not only him. What we think is we need people with good heart to donate. Okay. Sometimes we get donations. Just because we said we don't make you pay, it doesn't mean that you don't donate to the choir. It's different. There is a donation and then there is payment. Some of our members donate to the choir.
Members?
Yes. And then some people out there.
Members donate to the choir?
Yeah.
Like who?
Do.
Who has donated here?
Our director himself.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes he donates. There are so many ways of donating. Sometimes you donate cash. Sometimes you donate your fuel. He donates his fuel to drive many members from other places to come for practice.
And all these guys transport themselves to come to rehearsal.
Yeah, they do.
When do you
It's
rehearse?
because they have the heart and the passion. We rehearse every Thursday and Wednesday or Saturday, depending on what's going on.
Now we're living in COVID times.
Yeah.
And it should not be me asking when is the next show, but when do you have another rollout, whether online or what?
Oh, we're going to have another show, not just Pan Africa Choir, but there is an association of musicians, and they have organized some sort of festival for classic music on 9th at Serena Hotel, and Pan African Choir.
It's going to be there singing and put.
Yes, and it's going to be there, like putting in some katungulu. You know
Spice.
Yeah.
Man, I know Katungulu, man, I'm a chef. What you talking about? Come here. This man was a speaker of the day that we were here celebrating with the Pan-African Choir. You were very quiet there, man. Nobody will think that you're even behind there. Last time you were the vocal person here. How you doing, man?
I'm very fine, thank you.
I'll celebrate smart people. I like your shoe. Wow. I wish my camera can get into this shoe, man. I love smart people.
Yours is just as great, so
How is it going?
it's fine.
Tell me something. Tell me something about Pan-African Choir.
Pan-African Choir, the best I can tell you, it is Africa. It is we. We are Africa, and this is Pan-African Choir. It's the only place you can be if you want to be African.
Contact. If there is any contact number that we need to, if someone needs it to contact someone here, what should I do?
You can contact me.
All right, give
You
us a
can
number.
Contact my number is 0776 524 373.
Say it again.
0776 524 373.
Now, this guy's married, so don't call him for anything else apart from choir, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Let me talk to the dancers. Come here. Come here, dancers. Come here. Come here. What is your inspiration to join this team? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, man. What's your name?
Juanita Chisache.
Jesus Christ, you're my namesake. My name is Chisache.
Nice to meet you.
Twedida chechimu. Twedida chibi. Chisache, what tribe are you?
Muganda.
You're Muganda. Now there are Bagandas watching us right there. Tell them that it's important to serve God in unity. In Luganda. In Luganda. In Luganda.
Say it again.
It's important to serve God in unity.
Chamuendo okuwereza Katonda mu bumu.
When did you start doing the dance ministry?
It's many years back.
Many years. So you guys dance alone. If I want to join the dance, because I think I can dance as well.
It is also free. You come and join.
Be sure.
Yes.
Free.
Yes.
What's your name?
Chisache.
Chisache?
Juanita.
Chisache Joanita. And you're saying it's free.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
All right? All right. Let me give her the microphone. What's your name?
I'm Tevi Sharon.
Sharon. What do you do in life apart from dancing? Studying?
Business lady.
Business lady? What business you do? I'm giving you an opportunity to advertise your business on my show, man. What business you do?
I'm a chef.
You're a cook. Oh my God. What is the mix? Cooking and dancing don't mix. This Pan-African thing is just too much. I mean, so you cook mputa and dance. I give you an opportunity to send your love to someone watching us right now. Come on now, look at the camera and send love to someone. Send your love. Don't say I came to the show and I did not have something to say. Ooh-sa.
Okay. I'm sending greetings to my mom, my lovely mom,
Okay.
my sisters, Shanta, Rina, Hilda, and many others.
Thank you. I will give them. Where are these guys? Come here. Come here. Right here where I am. Oh no, stay right there. Stay, I'll come right here. Come, stay on your drums. Just give them some space. Come here. Give me the microphone. Give me the microphone. Now, there is something very important about drums. Yeah. In the African tradition, drums are very key. Many people use them for worship. I was with House of Talent here, Hot, led by Andrew Sebagala, and they heard all these drums and long drums, short drums, and all these things, adungu, xylophones and stuff, and nsasi. And I said to them that these days, the .com people, when they see such, they think they associate you with demon worship or Mama Fina worship, or, you know. What is your inspiration in this?
Thank you. Let me first start with what he started with, that when they see us...
What's your name first?
I'm Simon Mwebe.
Okay.
They drive us to Mama Fina's side. But not whoever who plays this that is at that side.
Okay.
We have to be diverted or driven to our side.
Okay.
For me, I stand as Simon.
Okay.
I'm a born again.
Okay.
When I play this, as you said that we have to... Our grandparents used to play this while worshiping.
Okay.
But I hearken these days that some people, they don't want to receive these things to their functions that are driven in such a format.
It's the devil trying to give them a wrong impression of what is created by God. Man, this is good. So you are born again.
Yeah.
This is really Pan-African, man. I thought you were going to tell me you're Muslim. I was going to say, aren't you fasting right now, man? But that's good, that's good. What's your name, sir? Play for me something, man. Give me that microphone. Play for me something. Play for me something, and I'll unleash these guys just play anything. For joining us. This has been a wonderful broadcast brought to you by UBC, and of course my name is Big Sam. This is the Gospel Hype. The Pan-African Choir, all the time they're here to give us what they have and of course share with all of you. I leave you with the Pan-African Choir. They're giving us more good music, but me and myself, I'm saying may God bless you this week. Become positive, become prosperous, do something good. Go out of your way and help someone. Pay someone's school fees. Help someone in need. Don't be selfish. Pull someone's hand. Let's enjoy the togetherness. As we celebrate and enter this wonderful week, I am letting you know that God is on your side and the devil is killed down, cursed. Don't fear to dream. Don't fear to think. Use your brain. Use your brain. Tell them, use your brain. God bless you. Catch you next time. Bye.
Thank you.